Hey y'all, this meal prep turned out so phenomenal. I just felt like I absolutely had to circle back and let you know and show you what I'm doing to finish it off. So, the green beans, after it was done, and it was done in about 4 hours, I portioned them out on my food scale in a bowl and then divided the number of grams by 8 and then started deducting, portion by portion and putting it into the container. And I did cut them up in half, like I kind of mentioned earlier in the video. And so I got the green beans portioned into 8 portions. And then the chicken, when chicken cooks in the crock pot, it's just like white. There's no browning or anything. And I thought this would be a lot more tasty and attractive if I browned it a little bit. So that's what I did. I took each of the 3 breasts that had been in the crock pot and I just put them in this nonstick skillet. It's got the juices in it now, but it was dry. The fat off of the buttery seasoning, I didn't add any additional fat. I just put each breast in there on a high heat after I got the skillet hot and heated it for, a few minutes on each side until it just got this nice brown color to it and a little bit of crunch to it. And so I set those aside to cool until I could chop them up, and the same thing, I put them all into one bowl on the food scale and then divided the number of grams by 8 and started taking out portion by portion, how many grams I needed to do that. So I've got my 8 portions here, and what I am doing now to finish this off, I did sneak a bite of both a green bean and a piece of chicken, and it is very delicious. Cooking slow in the crock pot with that buttery ranch seasoning mix, it's delicious. So what I'm doing right now is I took the pan juices out of the crock pot and I've poured them into here and I'm letting them simmer down. You can see it's very liquid. It's already been simmering for more than 5 minutes, not quite 10, but you can see that it is still very liquid. So once this starts getting down reduced, and there was just so much water, I guess, that cooked out of both the chicken breast and the green beans. So even though I didn't add any additional liquid, there was the liquid of the butter combined with the water that cooked out of the chicken and the green beans, and that's what I'm reducing here, is what came out of the crock pot. And once that has gotten reduced and thickened up a little bit, I plan to add just what's a little bit left of this butter. I'm going to add a tablespoon, maybe 2, of cream to thicken it, and then I will add as much of the Italian cheese as I need to get the sauce to the right consistency. And you can use any cheese. I love this blend that I can find at Trader Joe's, but any Italian cheese blend I'm sure would do just fine. And I'm not going to add any additional salt or seasonings because, again, in tasting this, it's delicious. So once that sauce is ready, I'm going to drizzle that over, a spoon or 2 over each portion, and that's it. I mean, like I said, this turned out so far above my expectations that I just felt compelled to share it with you in case you want to try it, because it is delicious. So I hope this gives you something new to try like it did me, and I hope it exceeds your expectations too.